What's up, Good Follow? We are coming to you from Miami at the Unrivaled campus. As you know, I'm your girl, Roz Goldonwode, and today we have a delightful guest. I'm going to do some accolades because she's a two-time WNBA champion. She will be seen with the Atlanta Dream, and here at Unrivaled, she's part of Team Vinyl. Don't play with her. She will lock you up. This is a two-time all-first-team defensive selection, two-time steals leader in the WNBA. When she was at UCLA, she was the Pac-12 Defensive Player of the Year. You don't play about defense.
I don't play about D. I get down.
Jordin, Canada, joins the show. What's up, Jordin?
What's up? Thank you for having me.
I'm so happy to have you.
Thank you.
You've been having aura, girl.
I have?
You've been hooping.
Thank you. I'm trying.
You've really been finishing Unrivaled strong here. And, you know, we've met before and spoken. Coach Teresa Weatherspoon said she told you, as you go, Team Vinyl will go. Like, how much do you feel like your game has expanded and grown here at Unrivaled?
I think it's just giving me the opportunity to just keep my confidence, to be honest. Playing with such talented women and the level of competitiveness every game, it just makes you want to be better. It makes you want to go hard. And so just having that opportunity to be here, it's been really great for my game, being able to work on things that, you know, I would be working in on the off season, but seeing it in live play. And like I said, just the confidence of just keeping that up and going into the W season, it's just been really a great opportunity for me.
Yeah. What is it that over the course of your career has allowed your confidence to be shaken and even your joy?
I think it's just the experience of being in the pros, to be honest with you. Coming from UCLA, where I was playing, starting all 4 years, and then having to go into a talented Seattle team and playing behind one of the best, if not the best, point guards in the league, and having to learn and then trying to figure out, okay, where do I fit in with this group? What are my strengths? What are my weaknesses? Or what is it that I can do to bring to the team? And that was something that I battled with for, you know, the course of my years in Seattle, just trying to figure out how I can navigate that. So that was just pretty tough. And then, like I said, that kind of shifted my confidence just a tad bit. And it wasn't anything that Seattle did. I think that was just me personally trying to figure out where I fit in and how I can grow and get better. And honestly, like, you know, it has helped me today, because if I didn't have that experience of trying to learn and grow in a different way, then I wouldn't have, you know, wouldn't be the player that I am today. Being able to come off the bench and be okay with that and bring that energy, and then also be a starter and then bring that same energy and that same confidence. That's something that I didn't have until I got to the pros. I was always starting, so I always had that, you know, energy from the jump. And it's different when you're coming off the bench and you're playing around such talented players and your teammates. You're trying to figure out, okay, well, I might not be a scorer like I was in college, but how else can I affect the game? And that was something that I was learning. So it was just a lot of ups and downs, but I'm grateful for those moments because it's brought me here. And now I feel like I'm in a position where I am now a vet, and I have that experience of what it's like coming off the bench. So I can talk to players like Haley, and then, you know, also setting a tone and setting an example of being a starter. So I'm very grateful for those times.
Well, just to piggyback the conversation around Seattle, I mean, you had the opportunity to play behind and learn from Sue Bird. What would you say were the most important things that you still think about to this day that you got from Sue Bird?
How to be a pro, to be honest. Like, coming into the gym, she's there early, getting her shots up. Even after practice, she's getting her shots up. She's taking care of her body. She's doing the things that she needed to do to make sure that she's ready for a game. And I always remember, like, my first couple of practices, my rookie year, she came up to me and she was basically like, don't try to be like me. Like, be you, be yourself. There's a reason why you're here. And that's something that always stuck to me. Like, don't try to go outside myself. Just try to be who I am. And that, like I said, that has stuck with me. And just watching her day in and day out, how she communicates with the team, how she talks, but what she says, like, you really listen to what she's saying. And her brain is just like, her IQ is just out the window. Just seeing some of the things that she says, like in timeouts, like she knows what's going to happen before it happens. And so just learning those little nuances of how I can add that to my game, but be different in a different way. So I've learned so many things from Sue, so I'm very grateful for that.
Yeah, I mean, you have an opportunity to see that you don't got to be the loudest, but what you say has to be powerful and meaningful. You have the opportunity here at Unrivaled to learn from another great in Teresa Weatherspoon as your coach. How is Spoon helping you?
Spoon has helped me tremendously. I have never had a coach just speak so much life into you day in and day out, no matter the situation, no matter if we're winning, losing, just the energy that she brings. It makes me like want to go. Like we don't, even in a practice, she could be talking in a huddle and it just makes you want to play. It just makes you want to go hard. And those are the type of coaches that you want to run through a wall for. And she does it with every single one of us. And to be honest, I know if she does it with us, I know she's done it with all of her players. And like I said, just the life that she breathes into you, the confidence and the encouragement that she's constantly giving you. It's something that I'm truly grateful for and that I love that I have in this moment and in Unrivaled, because it has helped me. In the beginning, I was still trying to get a feel for the 3-on-3, and then having her as my coach this whole time is just, like I said, has breathed life into me, has breathed life into my game, has made me confident. And hopefully we could continue to keep building that relationship going into the W season.
So you feel that you have your confidence, you have your joy?
I do have my joy, yes. I got my joy back in LA and I haven't lost it, so I'm very I'm very thankful for that, because you know that can come and go, especially in this type of in this field of basketball. You know, one minute people hate you, the next that they love you, but you know the one thing that they can't take away from you is joy. So I'm glad that I got that back, and I'm just trying to keep it rolling.
Girl, I'm here to tell you that's in life.
Yes.
You got to fight for the joy. Like, this is life.
Fight to keep it, right. Exactly.
What is your voice? What is your voice?
My voice? I mean, in terms of basketball, I'm very quiet, you know, but when I say stuff, like, I feel that, you know, my teammates listen. I know what I'm talking about. I'm not a rowdy, loud person. I feel like I don't need to get your attention by being loud. But when I speak, I'm very intentional about the things that I say. And I feel like my teammates listen. And so that's something that you want. You don't have to be the loudest to get your point across. As long as you stand on what you say and you mean what you say and how you say it. I think I'm really good at being able to talk to certain players and knowing how to talk to them. I think that's really important, especially as a PG. Like, you can't talk to everybody the same. Everybody responds differently to different tones and to different words. So I just try to be mindful of who I'm speaking to and how I can get my message across without, you know, having an attitude or getting loud. I mean, that's not me in general. I'm very reserved. I'm very laid back. So I just try to be intentional with my words.
Yeah. I think it's a really important talking point. Not even just for sports, just about leadership in general. We live in a society where being an extrovert or being the loudest is often like put on a pedestal. And I think there are many ways to lead. I think that's an important message for a lot of people at home listening, for workspaces. I mean, you know, that you can be an effective, powerful leader and also do it, you know, in your own way and style. So that really resonated.
Thank you.
It's funny because we're talking about voice. And
Here
you
we
have
go.
this incredible voice off the court, you know, like you have a voice, because you said a voice in basketball. In my head, I was like, well, also in music, you're a wonderful singer.
Thank you.
Well, what is your voice as a singer then?
Now that is something I'm still trying to figure out. I have recently I've always been into music, but I think recently I've been more in tune with music as wanting to be an artist, really. In the beginning, I was kind of contemplating. I'm like, maybe I just like to sing for fun. Like, this is just something that I like to do, but I don't know if I want to pursue it. And then recently, maybe like in the last year or so, I've really been like, you know what? I think I do want to actually do music and be an artist and learn what it takes to write a song or be in the studio, what it takes to make a beat and the ins and outs of the industry. So that's something that I have been navigating in the last year. And then recently, I guess like this last week, I've gotten a chance to get into the studio, gotten a chance to make a song, 2 songs, and lay down the track. And I didn't realize how hard it was. Like, it really was hard. My first time going in there, I didn't have anything. Like, I just wanted to go in and start from scratch. So had a beat and then was just thinking about what I want to write about, what I want to talk about. And it was hard. And it took me 5 hours just to make a hook and a verse.
Wow.
And I'm like, wow, this is a lot of work. Like, is this something that I want to do? But I enjoyed it. And so the next time around, I made sure I was prepared. I'm like, maybe I should do this differently. So I had a beat, and then I was listening to it over and over again, got the lyrics, got the track, got the melody down. And then I went in there, and I was like, okay, this is what I want to do. And I was a little bit more prepared. So I'm still trying to navigate, like, what works for me, what doesn't work for me, but I've had a blast doing it. Yeah. I think it's been a really great opportunity for me to step outside my comfort zone and actually go for it and do it, because I've always said I wanted to make a song, I wanted to do it, but I was kind of hesitant. And now I'm just trying to step into being more confident in that space. And just being like, you know what, just do it. And so I did it, and I got 2 songs done.
What?
So I'm trying to navigate what the next steps are with that, if I want to do a visual, if I want to just drop it. So I'm happy that I got a chance to do it.
So what are you talking about? Like, are you a lover? Are you a crooner? Is it gospel?
A crooner? What's a crooner? I've never heard crooner.
A crooner? Oh no, is that too old? A crooner is like somebody who's like, I don't know, crooning.
I gotta look crooning up. I don't know what crooning is, but that's a term. Now I know.
Yes.
I gotta look it up to see what that is.
Okay, like, well then what kind of singer are you? Are you singing the blues? Are you somebody who's emo?
So I am an R&B girl at heart. I love R&B. I'm a lover girl. So my first song is, I guess, it's not a lover girl song, but it's dealing, I guess you would say, a situationship which everybody can probably relate to at some point in their lives, being in a situationship. So that's kind of like the first song that I made. Now, the second song that I did, which I love it better than the first one. It's more of a side that people don't see of me. So it's more of a, I don't want to say sensual, but it's more of like a flirty type of song. I don't want to say sexy, because it's not giving that, but it's giving that flirty energy. Like, you're in a club, you see somebody that you like, and you got, is that tension and that energy that you feel.
Absolutely.
So that's something that is completely different than my personality. Like I said, I'm very shy, I'm very laid back and reserved, but those are the 2 songs that I've made so far, but I absolutely love this song that I made. So we'll see moving forward what other songs that I'll create, but I definitely like the 2 songs that I've made so far.
In some ways, music can push you outside your box.
Very true.
Yeah.
I love, what's crazy, I love toxic music.
Not you being a toxic girly.
I know, but
Jordin,
I'm a lover girl. I'm a lover girl, like... in the studio, I say I want to make like love songs, because like I said, I'm a lover girl. But outside of the studio and just in general as a person, like, I'm such a lover girl. But the music that I listen to is like very toxic. Like, I love toxic music.
Okay.
So I'm like, is that weird for me to be a lover girl but love toxic music? So I don't know. I might wind up making toxic music, but I don't know what direction I'm going to go in. I kind of just want to dive into different avenues with topics of songs and see what fits for me, but I don't know yet. That's something I'm still trying to navigate.
Well, we're going to ask the fans if they want to hear some lover girl music or some toxic music.
They're probably going to say toxic music, knowing them. Everybody loves toxic music.
One thing that you have done, which I'm always impressed with, is like, you can go on a dime. Can we hear a little snippet from you of one of your songs?
You want to hear a snippet? Okay.
Yeah. Are you able to sing it, or are you going to play it for us?
No, I'm going to play it for you guys,
Okay.
So this is the song that I absolutely love. Okay. It's called, I'm still trying to figure out if I want to call it Come See or See What's Going Down. So this is the song that is more out of my comfort zone, that people wouldn't necessarily see me singing or hear me singing.
Okay.
So here it is. It's a little snippet. I'm not gonna give you everything, but I'm gonna give you a little bit. Sorry, got a little long.
Is that you talking?
No, that's not me.
Okay.
See you over there looking fine as hell, baby, come bring it to me. Don't care about who you brought with you, 'cause tonight I know you're leaving here with me. If you think I'll be leaving here lonely, you must know I'm not the type of woman that'll let you go with these. So baby, come show me something. Why you even trying to front? The way you're acting got me feeling like I can give you all that you want. Tell me what you need, that's what I'm gonna be. Are you the type to trust a pretty girl, or are you gonna come see, say?
All right.
You was talking your mess. You was talking. You was letting them know.
That's a little snippet.
Yeah, you sound incredible.
Thank you. It's weird when I hear myself for the first time on the track. I'm like, I don't sound good. But all the responses that I've gotten so far have been like, yo, this track is fire. I like it. You need to drop it. So I'm glad I'm getting good responses, because that was something that, because I'm not experienced in this space, of course I have my doubts, and I'm like, I don't know if people are going to like this, but I'm glad that I actually did it, and, you know, I got some people to listen to it, and they love it. So hopefully the people that are listening to this and watching this, hopefully you guys like it too.
I just want the background story of this picture that went viral.
Oh, gosh.
This is at the very end of January, right? You know, Brittney Griner just made her announcement. Y'all are on a boat fishing. And she said, I'm coming to Atlanta. And don't worry, the fans at home, we will show you this picture. I'm showing my girl on the phone.
Oh,
so they will see it.
Yes. So actually,
how did this come together?
So actually, I don't know if you want to show them the pic.
They're going to see it on the show. We'll show it to y'all.
So actually, before free agency started, BG had meeting with Atlanta. We were her first meeting. And so Leash and Ryan actually went shopping, and they saw these 42 jerseys, and they're like, we got to get this for BG. So I was like, okay. So they bought one for me, and then we were like, we're all going to wear it going into the free agency meeting when we see her. So we walked in, we had the BG, we had the shirts, and she was shocked, of course, and she liked it. So when she officially said that she was going to sign with Atlanta, that week when she played on Friday, I believe, because we didn't play till Saturday, we were like, okay, we're all going to walk the Sephora tunnel with our 42 jerseys. And she didn't know that we were going to do that either. So when she actually showed up, she saw, I guess somebody told her that we were going to do it. So we were walking the tunnel, and she happened to come and see it, and she was like, wow. So then she stepped in, and she took a picture. I thought it was pretty cool.
It was cool, because y'all are not even on the same team. That's the Owls, that's the Phantom, that's the Vinyl.
We're all over the place, but that's just the love that we have, like, as Atlanta Dream. Like, we're very family-oriented, and we're going to treat you like family. So that's the vibe we wanted to give BG, to let her know, like, you're stepping into an organization and stepping into a team that, you know, is going to take care of you. And we're going to treat you like family. You're one of us. So we just wanted to make that clear to her. So we were very happy that we got to do that. And it was meant to be. I mean, what are the chances that you see a 42 jersey just in a store randomly, especially out of all numbers, you know? So I'm glad that we were able to do that.
It's a fire pick. It's an iconic pick.
Thank you.
Like, name that band. Yeah. What is the name of that band?
Name that band? Oh, my God. That's put me on the spot. I don't know. I'm going to call it the Dreamies. I don't know.
Ooh, the Dreamies. You heard it here first. We got all sorts of exclusives in this interview with you. Girl, I could talk with you another 30 minutes if you let me. It was so wonderful.
All day.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. It was so great to have you on.
Thank you so much for having me.